Well, the booster rollout is taking shape across East Midlands in a variety of places, including hospitals, GP surgeries and places of worship.
Well, Rajiv Popat is at a community centre in Leicester, where the vaccination programme's doing really well. Rajiv, it looks pretty busy there. It's been a similar picture across the city, hasn't it?
That's right, Bob. I'm at the Jalaram Community Centre just off the Narborough Road in Leicester, and they are working flat out to get those shots in people's arms. In a few moments, I'll be speaking to Anand Taylor, who's the clinical lead for this site. But earlier, I was at a pharmacy in the Evington area of Leicester, and they've seen a huge surge in demand for the booster vaccine. That's especially after the announcement on Sunday from the Prime Minister. Yesterday alone, they administered 250 jabs. They usually give out around 70. And to cope with that extra demand, they've drafted in extra help. It's a case of all hands on deck.
Got a strong family network. We're a family-run business. We've been in the area for 30 plus years. So we're a family. We've got numerous pharmacists in the family. We've also got a dentist, an oral surgeon who's helping and is taking time off his own sort of busy schedule to help out. We've also drafted in nurses and other healthcare professionals to help.
I'm joined now by Anand Taylor, who's the clinical lead for this site. Thanks for joining us, Anand. It's a similar picture here, isn't it? It's been incredibly busy.
Very, very busy. After the announcement on Sunday by Boris, we've just been inundated with appointments, people wanting to get their booster as soon as possible. We've had queues outside the door. But yes, it's been very, very busy, Rajiv.
You even had to turn people away, didn't you? Unfortunately,
yesterday, yes, we were so overwhelmed with the amount of people coming through the door. At one point, we had to make a decision to stop walk-ins, but then we recommenced once we were able to catch up.
What have stress levels been like here?
Yesterday, they were quite high, I'll be honest. But last night, we regrouped and thought about what we needed to do to deal with these higher volumes. So we literally just got all hands on deck, like you said, reached out to as many people as we could, volunteers, vaccinators, and fortunately today we've been able to stay afloat.
Logistically, it's a nightmare to manage, isn't it, in terms of staff, in terms of the vaccines?
It really is, yeah. Trying to get a hold of staff is quite tricky, but we're also having to look at how many vaccines we're having to order. So that we're having to increase and think on our feet and see whether we need more vaccines than we used to.
Okay, thank you very much, Anand, for your time. Well, this centre will remain open longer on Saturday. They're usually closed on Sundays, but they will be open from this Sunday.
Rajiv, just over a week ago, we knew there were 2 cases of the Omicron variant across Leicestershire. What's the situation now?
That's right, Sam. There are now around 100 suspected cases of the new variant. The first case was detected in the borough of Oadby and Wigston. And the public health director for Leicestershire said that some people think it's OK if they've been double jabbed, but he said that simply isn't the case.
The Omicron variant, it really does quite severely weaken the effectiveness of the vaccine if you've only had 2 doses. So if you've only had your 2 doses, you've only got like 10% protection against Omicron. When you have your booster, that then goes back up to about 75%. So essentially with Omicron, if you've got 2 jabs, you're nowhere near protected, but the booster basically gets you back to where you need to be.
From tomorrow, the NHS booking system will be open to over 18s for people who want to get their booster. So it will be another incredibly busy day here at the Jalaram Community Centre in Leicester.
Yes, it looks like it. Rajiv, thank you very much.